Hey, good morning everyone. This is RJ Rivera, your Success Jumpstart coach and the founder of successjumpstart.xtend.pz. So right now, okay, I'm still trying to adjust the view here. Okay, so I'm doing a recorded video this time. I'm still having some troubles with the internet connection. So I will go ahead and record this for now, but I want to keep my commitment to at least post at least 2 videos per day. I'll be sharing at least 2 videos per day for you. And I really hope that you get something out of these videos, whether they're via Facebook Live broadcast or it's a recorded video. And again, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who's actually watching my videos on a daily basis. Whether well, as long as you watch it, whether you do it daily, maybe once a week, once a month, or what have you. Thank you for taking the time to view these videos, and I hope and pray that you get something out of these videos. So what I want to talk about is about happiness. Well, I've been reading this book by the name of the author is Sean Anker. I think that's the name of the author, all right? And I'm reading about the book Happiness Advantage, all right? And I'm still in the introduction part, and it's already giving me a very good perspective about happiness. All right, so the book is all about because the author is actually, or the author is some sort of a professor in Harvard University, and as you all know, Harvard University is one of the most prominent universities in the United States. Well, not only in the U.S. but in the world. Well, almost everyone, most of the smart people know what Harvard is, and it's one of their fantasies to get to Harvard. Now, um, a lot of people are really taking this seriously. I mean, getting to Harvard, they make sure that they are in the upper 5% or upper 3% of their school or their class, just to make sure that they have a clear shot at Harvard, and they ace the exams and they get into Harvard, all right? Because it's a great school, all right? It's a great school to be in. Unfortunately, at least 95% of the time, once the students get to Harvard, all right, and they realize that there is hard work ahead of them, they become disinterested, to say the least, all right? They're no longer they do their best in finishing their studies, or they try their best to become great at what they do, but they later found out that it's a lot of hard work and it's not easy. It's actually simple, or it might not be simple at times, and it's actually difficult, all right? And a lot of students end up frustrated. A lot of students end up in a not so good way, all right? So the result is that Sean Anker, the author, actually did a survey, and only 5% of the people who enter Harvard are actually thriving and are actually happy with what they're doing. All right? So what's the whole point here? Before these students actually get to Harvard, okay, let's try to use something parallel here in the Philippines, okay? So say, for example, you are applying for a job, all right? And I can see this in a lot of people who are working in the call center industry, and I actually work in the call center industry for a while now, as many of you know. All right, a lot of people desperately try to apply for a call center job, and there's nothing wrong about that. Don't get me wrong. Whenever I do interviews, I hear a lot of noble intentions on why they want to apply for a call center job. They're saying that the call center industry actually gives them equal opportunity. Even though they were not able to finish their studies, they are able to work, or they get the opportunity to work, all right? Which is actually true. And I believe this is a great thing that they're putting themselves out there to show what they're capable of, and with the hopes of landing a great job. Unfortunately, a lot of people, once they enter the call center industry, whether they are, I don't know, rookies or call center veterans, what actually happens is that once they find out that the training is difficult, once they find out that the metrics or the stats or the expectations that they have to meet are very difficult, or maybe not really difficult but challenging, once they find out that work is actually stressful, guess what actually happens? Little by little, day by day, they actually disappear from the class. And before you know it, once they get to the call center floor and the production floor, maybe there was actually a situation in my class that I only have like half of them were left. All right, and then week over week, once they realize what they got themselves into, a lot of them stop appearing. A lot of them stop coming into work. All right, or say for example in business. Okay, I've been involved in the network marketing industry for quite a while now, and I have to admit that I haven't gotten much of a success. Well, I have gotten some success along the way, but obviously there's still a lot of work for me to be doing. All right, a lot of people actually get into or is being attracted by the hype of the network marketing industry because it actually gives you a platform, it gives you an opportunity to make money, to make good money actually. And a lot of people have become successful through the network marketing industry. So a lot of people are attracted by it and they go ahead and they join the bandwagon. And when they realize that it's not easy work, that it's really hard and serious work, then they go ahead and quit. All right. So why am I saying these things? Or let's say, for example, in terms of, all right, sorry if I keep on moving around because I'm just trying to adjust the view here. Okay, say for example, in terms of marriage, okay, a lot of people, or a lot of couples or a lot of couples nowadays, sometimes they want to hurry up and they want to get married right away, or not even get married, they become a couple right away. And then later on, as the months will go by, after all the courtship and all, they will realize, they will start to see the flaws of their partner. And when they start seeing the flaws of their partner, they already forgot the very first reason why they actually said yes to their partners, right? And it becomes a start of arguments, conflicts, and all. Alright, so I've cited all those examples. So what am I trying to say? Alright, the start of frustration